huge sample. Can you teach me? Now that me and you are so cool, I want to learn the how do you get something like this cleared? How long does it take? Because I know you've been working on this album for a long time.
I've had that song for a long time. I actually cleared it years ago with Bill with his wife,
Oh
lovely
wow.
woman, and you know, she was very gracious. And I didn't really put the record out, and I went back to re-clear it again now that I actually finished it and put Robin on it and everything, and she was just as gracious again. You know what I mean?
That's
So
awesome.
shout out to Bill Withers and his estate, man, and his
Right.
gracious brother.
Now you're Shaggy, so it probably is a little bit easier, but when it comes to clearing something like that, if you have an idea like that and it doesn't get cleared, you just have to keep it in the can, huh?
There are people who didn't clear stuff. You know what I mean? There's a lot of artists that don't clear stuff. I got here based on samples
Mm.
because reggae music wasn't being played on mainstream radio. You know what I mean? So
Right,
how do
right.
I get on radio? I had to use samples to get in. You know what I mean? And so I lost a lot of publishing on it, but I made a career out of it. So I still
Right.
won. You know what I mean? And it's some artists, I get it. They don't want the sample. They don't want to clear samples for whatever reason. I always think it's stupid. You know, one of the biggest clearers of samples is Sting, and he has
Right.
kept his catalog going for years upon years and kept him in the relevancy
Right, right.
space for years upon years upon years. Based on you look at "Shape of My Heart" and how that's been sampled
Hmm.
from Juice World, all the way down to Carl Thomas, to all of these people have sampled that.
Right. I'll be
You know,
missing you still,
I'm
still.
missing
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
yeah. All these joints. Recently, Snoop and Dre did "Message in a Bottle."